Here we see this raised area is what they call capped brood. And basically what that means is that, you look down there really deeply, see in there? That is a larva that's growing. And once that larva gets to a certain size, the bees will cap it, and then the bee will complete its gestation and become a regular functioning worker bee in the community. Eli, grab me a bucket, put this brood in. Another beautiful piece of honey. For some lucky person that goes online, limited amount of this, I'm telling you, limited amount. For all you foodies out there, jump on this. Not every day you get wild honey. You know, in commercial beekeeping, you've got to be fighting mites, beetles, viruses, you name it. And how do they do it? Just like they do anything else in commercial anything. Chemicals, chemicals. And I'm not saying that bees can't visit some place where some gardener hasn't sprayed some chemicals, but if you want some pure honey, go wild, my friend, go wild. EcoBeeRemoval.com. Okay, Eli's now removing the canister. It's not like you can go down to Walmart and buy a bee canister. We have to make all of our own equipment. And see, now we have 2 canisters of bees. And it looks like we're going to probably have to go a third, or who knows, before all things are done. It's a very, very big hive. Look down here. See all that brood? Getting ready to hatch. You know that the bee colonies will be exponential in growth. You know, she'll lay thousands of eggs, and then, you know, as soon as they come out running, or flying, you might say. Bees go right to work. Did you know a bee only lives 5 weeks in summer? Isn't that amazing? And all that they know how to do, a bee comes right out of the cell, a brand new bee, and goes right to work. They don't go to bee school. Now that is a divine intelligence. I don't know what is. Here's a bee. Look at it. This one's almost ready to go. See? You see the legs on it? There's one right there. That's something from a sci-fi movie. There's the eyes. Now look right here. This is what I'm talking about, pollen. Isn't that a beautiful thing? This is kind of stuff that you can get at EcoBeeRemoval.com. Power food. Super, super power food. If I didn't have my screen on right over my face, I'd be eating this right now. Look at this. This is a whole slab of honey. And right here, jackpot. Jackpot. Pollen. All that's pollen. There's capped honey. That's the bomb right there. That's the bomb. Look how they built this around the leaves. Isn't that amazing? Oh, that's so cool. That is really, really cool. It's amazing to me that bees just eat nectar. They gather pollen, but they just get nectar from plants. Out of that, they create wax. They create other bees. Think about that. And then when the time comes, that same worker bee that only lives 5 weeks, and some divine intelligence in its system, if need be, that same bee from that same nectar changes it miraculously in its own body into royal jelly, feeds it to a lowly cell, one that was just going to be a worker bee, and changes it and becomes a new queen, living for years, not weeks, years, and producing thousands and thousands of bees for the future. Amazing. Wow. Now that is a lot of pollen. Bees will normally separate their brood, baby bees, larvae and what have you, from the honey. some places, some combs will have a little bit of both as you reach that spot, which is in between what we would consider the brood area. So this is a pure slab of pollen. That's a big slab right there. So you have honey here, and brood here, and pollen there. So what we do is we cut out the brood. Forms a really nice natural break. The brood will go in the brood bucket. And boy, look at that pollen right there, would you? Oops, dropped a piece. It is getting to be a mess. Look at all this honey all over me. I was just in the wrong place. It's still dripping down. My son's being really, really mean to me. Oh yeah. How's that look? Nice. Shoot, I got a bee in my bonnet. I'm not sure how I got in there. It freaks you out when you get a bee inside. Yeah, let me get this bee out of that. Let me get the bee out of there. No, inside the bonnet, son. Yeah, I'm looking. I don't care how long you've been doing, no one likes to get stung in the face. All right. I don't know, what do you think about just cutting that branch as it is?
I think that probably works pretty good.
Hey Eli, do we have a saw with us?
Yeah.
All right, why don't you go get the saw and let's see if we can do that, maybe speed this whole process up. Hey, wait. Don't get dust in the honey, okay? Is there a lid here? Put a lid on it. There's no more honey to bring down? Okay. That's funny. You can't plan something like that. That is a beautiful thing. The smell is just absolutely amazing. There's a drone right there. And a couple... You know what? How hard would it be just to saw that piece off right there too? So Sam, how old are you? How come you aren't out flipping burgers at McDonald's like some of the kids 17 or mowing lawns? Wait a minute, you used to mow lawns, huh? What about bee catching do you like?
Being able to save them so they don't get killed by other spray companies and such.
Yeah. So it makes you feel good, huh?
Yeah.
You save some bees, huh? Put them back into nature?
Yep.
Yep. All right then. Eli, how old are you?
15.
15? So how do you like catching bees?
Good.
Yeah? You like it? What about bee catching and bee saving do you like?
What do you mean?
I mean, what about this profession that appeals to you?
Well, it's good to save the bees.
Yeah?
It's really unique and not many people are doing it.
Yeah, that's awesome. So why aren't you out there mowing lawns and working at McDonald's, huh?
Because I'm helping you with this.
Because Dad won't let him. Dad needs his help. All right. go get back to work. Stop messing around. That's my boys. Super proud of my boys. Training this next generation. Okay, this is probably about 15 pounds of honey. We're gonna find a nice piece in the shade. Okay, here we go. So this is new comb.
Okay.
And you can tell because it's whiter. This is actually uncapped honey right there. So this is really beautiful, brand new honey.
Oh, okay.
And they haven't even fully concentrated it yet, because when they finally finish it off, they cap it off. Do you know how to eat this?
Actually, no.
You have two options. You can either pull it off and put it in your mouth like bubble gum and chew it, which is awesome.
Okay.
You can just keep it like that, okay? Or if you want to just get all it out at once, you would just crush it and then make it into like a paste, pour it into a cheesecloth, and it would drain through overnight, and that would give you honey.
Okay.
So there it is, your superfood.
I was going to say, I heard you talking about how insects are the only, or ones that
Bees,
don't,
yeah,
bees
bees.
that don't carry, germs.
Germs, exactly, because they got to store food. So this is actually perfectly ready to eat. There's no germs on that whatsoever. So you can just pop that in your mouth and chew it at any time.
All right, I appreciate it. My mom will appreciate it. She'll say, make some biscuits and butter me some biscuits. And
Cool,
honey.
cool. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, thank
Bye.
you.
Thank
for
you.
your work.
Hey, we're just neighbor just walked up. What's your name?
Ephraim.
Ephraim.
Yeah.
I'm Steve from Eco Bee Removal.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hey, so I heard you say something that you were sort of bonding with these bees. What did you mean by that?
Well, it's kind of sarcasm, but I was the beehive you just removed. I was mowing there a few weeks back and unaware of it being there, and they got me. It got me, like I told you earlier, like 24 stingers out of my head.
Oh no!
Paramedics came and I got a good bill of health, so I went back to work.
Oh my gosh!
But it was an experience. But
wow, it's 24 stings, boy. You got it.
Yeah, they got me good, and I think I was hurting more from hitting myself than actual bees.
Yeah. Always got to remember to take like a knife blade and scrape a stinger off of you or your fingernail rather than pushing them, because then it squeezes all the venom into your skin.
That makes sense, right? Yeah. So that's how I kind of
okay, bonding. Well, it's inside your blood now.
And you're gonna give me some honey. I'm gonna enjoy that.
Oh yeah. We're definitely gonna give you some honey. You definitely it's your reward for getting stung.
Right.
A little side note. I noticed that my arthritis completely went away after I started getting stung. So they're finding out a lot about bee venom, that people are treating arthritis for it. And so maybe now that you got your 24 stings, maybe that'll boost your immune system against arthritis. So
I hope it helps with the common cold, because that's the only thing I can catch around here.
All right, there you go. Now you can just break that off. Go ahead and break that off. I like to see your face. Just break that piece off, and what you do is
my God.
just take a chunk, a little small chunk. Oh,
that's
you don't want to waste that. Pop that.
What they say about the 3 second.
Yeah. Especially goes for honey. Go ahead and pop a piece of that in your mouth.
You know what?
You just chew that and just spit the wax out when you're done. How's that? That's power food right there.
Speak. That's good stuff, man.
All right.
I got some Tupperware I'm gonna put this in.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, man. God bless you. Thanks for stopping by, and go online to ecobeeremoval.com, or you can go to YouTube and punch in Eco Bee Removal, and you'll see our videos there.
All right.
You'll get your 15 minutes of fame.
All right.
God bless.
Thanks a lot. Y'all be careful out
there.
there.
All right, man. Thanks.